Madison Square Garden, New York City, September 7th, 2001. Michael Jackson's 30th anniversary celebration concert, the first night, 4 days before September 11th. Michael is in the middle of his solo set, performing the acoustic section. The vulnerable part of the show where it's just Michael, a stool, and a white grand piano on stage. No dancers, no pyrotechnics, just raw emotion and music. 20,000 people silent, listening. Michael is halfway through a ballad, his hands on the piano keys, his voice filling the arena, eyes closed, lost in the music. And then his pianist, seated beside him at the second piano, notices something, leans over slightly, whispers urgently, "Michael." Michael doesn't stop playing, doesn't open his eyes, still performing. "Michael, there's something." The pianist gestures toward the white piano, toward the top of it where sheet music normally sits. There's something there that wasn't there 30 seconds ago. Michael opens his eyes, looks at the piano, and sees it. A Polaroid photograph, face up, sitting on top of the white piano, where nothing was a moment ago. Someone slipped it there, during the performance, in front of 20,000 people. Michael's hands freeze on the keys. The music stops, mid-phrase, mid-song. Michael stares at the photograph, can't look away, can't move, can't breathe, because even from 3 feet away, even under stage lights, Michael can see what the photograph shows. 2 people, young, smiling, arms around each other. Him and Lisa Marie Presley. The photograph is from their wedding, May 26, 1994. 7 years ago, someone slipped their wedding photo onto Michael's piano during the performance, which means Lisa Marie is here. 20,000 people are waiting, confused. The music has stopped. Michael Jackson is frozen at the piano, staring at a photograph. His stage manager in the wings, panicking. Michael's pianist beside him. "Michael, what is it?" Michael can't respond, can't explain, can't finish the song. If you're enjoying this story, please subscribe to support the channel. May 26, 1994. 7 years earlier. La Vega, Dominican Republic. Michael and Lisa Marie's wedding day. Secret ceremony. Only a handful of people present. Elvis Presley's daughter, marrying the king of pop media, would lose their minds when they found out 2 months later in August 1994. But on May 26, it was just them, private, intimate, real. The photograph, taken by the judge who married them. Michael and Lisa Marie, just after saying, "I do," arms around each other, both smiling, genuinely happy, not performing for cameras, just 2 people in love. The photographer gave them 2 copies. Michael kept one. Lisa Marie kept one. Michael carried his copy with him everywhere for the first year of their marriage, in his wallet, then in a frame by his bed at Neverland, then back in his wallet when he traveled. The photo represented everything Michael had ever wanted, to be loved for who he was, not what he achieved, to have a partner who understood fame's loneliness, to feel safe with another person. What made that day possible was a journey from October 1993 to May 1994. October 1993. The phone call. Michael at his lowest point. Allegations destroying him publicly. Prescription medication addiction spiraling. Drowning. Lisa Marie called. "I don't believe what they're saying about you. And I know what it's like when the world turns on you. If you need someone who understands, I'm here." October 1993 to May 1994. The phone calls that became love. Hours-long conversations. Lisa Marie challenging Michael, calling him out when he hid behind his persona, refusing to enable his victim mentality or his addiction. "You're not a victim," she told him. "You're a person who's been hurt. There's a difference." Michael fell in love. Real adult partnership love. The feeling that maybe he could have something genuine. By May 1994, they both knew this was real. This was it. Get married before the media circus makes it impossible. So they flew to the Dominican Republic, got married, took a photo, came home as husband and wife. The first year of marriage was the happiest Michael had been since childhood. Lisa Marie moved into Neverland. She helped him get off prescription medications temporarily, but genuinely. Real conversations about building a future together. Physical intimacy that felt safe, wanted, reciprocated. Someone who understood the unique prison of extreme fame. For the first time, Michael felt seen as Michael the person, not Michael Jackson the icon. August 1994. Late night at Neverland. Lying in bed. Dark. Just talking. I never thought I could have this, Michael admitted. Have what? Someone who sees me, really sees me, and doesn't run. I'm not running. I'm right here. Promise? I promise. Michael fell asleep that night, holding the wedding photo. Proof that this was real, that someone had chosen him. November 1994. MTV Video Music Awards. The infamous kiss. Michael and Lisa Marie on stage. Public declaration of their marriage. Backstage before going on. Are you sure you want to do this? Lisa Marie asked. I want the world to know you're mine, Michael said. I am yours. But remember, I'm not a prop. I'm a person, a partner. I know. But did he? That question would define what came next. By late 1995, the fractures appeared. Michael's inability to be fully vulnerable even with someone he loved. Using work to avoid emotional intimacy. Disappearing into studio for 18-hour sessions. Trust issues extending even to Lisa Marie. Accusing her of using him. Questioning her motives. Paranoia about abandonment creating self-fulfilling prophecy. Prescription medication creeping back despite promises. The children conversation became the breaking point. Late 1995. Michael wanted children immediately. Biological proof of something good and pure. Lisa Marie had 2 kids from her first marriage. Wanted to wait. Wanted their relationship stable before adding more children. Why won't you have my baby? Became the question Michael asked endlessly. Because we're not stable, Michael. You're shutting me out. Using work to hide. Disappearing on medication. I can't bring a child into this. December 1995. The visible deterioration. Michael missing dinners they planned. Coming home at 4 a.m. or not at all. Medication bottles reappearing. Emotional distance becoming a chasm Lisa Marie couldn't bridge. She tried everything. Confrontation, patience, ultimatums. Nothing worked. January 18th, 1996. The final night. 3 a.m. Neverland Ranch. Lisa Marie found Michael in his music room, surrounded by prescription bottles. Song lyrics about loneliness. Eyes unfocused. I can't do this anymore, she said. Michael looked up. Can't do what? This. Us. I've spent 18 months trying to reach you, and you won't grab the rope I'm throwing. I'm trying. No, you're not. You're drowning on purpose. And I can't save you from yourself. I love you. Love isn't enough, Michael. Sometimes love just isn't enough. Lisa Marie filed for divorce 3 days later. January 21st, 1996. Finalized August 20th, 1996. 19 months of marriage. Over. Michael's response. Married Debbie Rowe on November 14th, 1996. Less than 3 months later. Transactional arrangement for children. Not love. Not partnership. Just desperate attempt to fill the void. Had 3 children. Prince, Paris, Blanket. But the void didn't fill. Because the void was Lisa Marie shaped. 1996 to 2001. 5 years of silence. Michael's trajectory. Professional success continued. 3 children who he loved but who couldn't fill the emotional hole. Prescription medication use worsening. Isolation deepening. Every quiet moment haunted by Lisa Marie. Carrying guilt like physical weight. What haunted him most was the wedding photo. Michael kept it, even after the divorce, even after remarrying, even after 5 years of no contact. The photo lived in a drawer in his bedroom. He'd take it out sometimes. Late at night, look at it, remember what it felt like to be happy, to be loved, to have hope. Then he'd put away, close the drawer, pretend he'd moved on, but he hadn't, not even close. Lisa Marie tried to rebuild her life post-divorce. focused on her 2 children from first marriage, dated other men, worked on herself in therapy extensively, processed the Michael years. But Michael remained a ghost in every room. What she couldn't let go was a memory of who Michael was during those phone calls in 1993 and 1994, before marriage, before fear took over. That version of Michael, vulnerable, honest, present, she never stopped loving him. Her wedding photo. Lisa Marie kept hers too, in a box with other Michael memories. Couldn't look at it without crying. Couldn't throw it away without feeling like she was erasing the one time in her life she'd felt truly seen by another person. 5 years of no contact. From August 1996 to September 2001, Michael and Lisa Marie did not speak. Not once. Clean break. Both trying to move on. Both failing. September 2001. Lisa Marie is 33 years old. She sees that Michael's doing his 30th anniversary concerts at Madison Square Garden, September 7th and 10th. August 2001, therapy session. You've mentioned Michael in almost every session for 5 years, her therapist observes. I can't stop thinking about him. What does that tell you? That I never got closure, that I walked away when things got hard, that I gave up on him. Or maybe it tells you you're still in love with him. Long silence. Maybe. Have you ever told him that? No, we haven't spoken in 5 years. Maybe you should. Lisa Marie decides. She's going to the September 7th concert. Not to ambush him, but to remind him of what they had. To make him remember. To see if there's anything left to salvage. The photograph. Lisa Marie finds her copy of their wedding photo. The one from May 26, 1994. Arms around each other, both smiling. Happy. Makes a copy. Polaroid reprint of the original. Keeps it with her. September 7th, 2001. Day of the concert. Lisa Marie buys a ticket. Back section. Doesn't want to be seen by media. Watches the first half of the show from her seat. Sees Michael perform. Feels everything. Love, regret, hope, fear. During intermission, she makes a decision. She's going to get that photo to Michael. During the show, on stage, during the acoustic section, when Michael sits at the piano with minimal security around him, visible to the front sections, maybe she can get close enough. Maybe someone can pass it forward. Maybe she can slip it onto the piano somehow. It's desperate, risky, might not work, but she has to try. 9:30. Michael's acoustic section begins. He sits at the white grand piano. His pianist beside him at a second piano. Just 2 pianos, 2 performers, 1 microphone. Intimate, vulnerable. Michael starts playing. A ballad about love and loss. Lisa Marie in the audience. Section close to the stage, but not front row. She has the Polaroid in her hand. Wrapped carefully. She's been working her way closer. Security hasn't stopped her. Just a woman moving through the crowd. Now she's close. Maybe 15 rows from the stage. She can't throw the photo onto the stage. She can't walk up, but she notices. During the song, there's a brief moment where the piano is accessible if something were passed forward through the crowd. Lisa Marie makes her move. She hands a Polaroid to the person in front of her. Please, pass this forward. It needs to get to Michael. On the piano. Please. The person looks confused, but takes it. Passes it forward. Row by row, person to person, moving toward the stage. Lisa Marie watches, heart pounding. The photo reaches the front. Someone in the front row, a teenage girl, receives a Polaroid, looks at it, realizes what it is. Michael is still playing. Eyes closed, lost in the music. The teenage girl makes a split-second decision. During a moment when security is looking elsewhere, she leans over the barrier, stretches, places the Polaroid on top of the white piano, 3 feet from where Michael's hands are playing, pulls back. Security doesn't notice. The photograph sits on the piano. Michael doesn't see it yet. Still playing. Eyes closed, but his pianist sees it, leans over, whispers, Michael. No response. Michael, there's something. Michael opens his eyes, looks at the piano, sees the Polaroid, and freezes. Michael's hands freeze on the keys. The music stops. Mid-phrase. 20,000 people confused. What's happening? Michael stares at the photograph. 3 feet away, but clearly visible under stage lights. Even without picking it up, he knows what it is. Their wedding photo. May 26, 1994. 7 years ago. That's our wedding photo. How is it here? Who put it here? Lisa Marie. It has to be. She's here, in this arena, watching. She sent me our wedding photo. Why? What does it mean? Michael's pianist. Michael, what is it? Michael can't speak. Can't move. His stage manager in the wings, trying to figure out what's wrong. Security moving toward the stage, thinking there's a threat. Michael finally reaches out, picks up the Polaroid, holds it in his hands, and starts crying. Not performance tears. Real tears. Shaking. Overwhelmed. The audience realizes something real is happening. This isn't part of the show. Michael Jackson is having an emotional breakdown on stage. Michael tries to continue, puts the photo down on the piano, wipes his eyes, puts his hands back on the keys, tries to play, tries to sing. Can't. His voice won't work. His hands won't cooperate. He stops again, picks up the photo, stares at it. Michael speaks into the microphone, voice breaking, barely above a whisper. I'm sorry. I can't finish this song right now. Pauses. 20,000 people silent. Someone just gave me a photograph from a long time ago, from the happiest day of my life, and I can't finish. Michael stands up from the piano, still holding the photo. I need a minute. I'm sorry. He walks off stage. Doesn't run. Just walks. Deliberately, holding the wedding photo, leaving 20,000 people in stunned silence. Michael backstage, still holding the photo. His stage manager, Michael, what happened? Are you okay? She's here. Lisa Marie is here. She sent me this. How do you know? I know. She's in the audience. I need to find her. Michael, the show. Find her. Get security to find Lisa Marie Presley. She's in the audience somewhere. Find her and bring her backstage. 10 minutes later, security has located Lisa Marie. Section 115, row M, alone. They approach. Ms. Presley? Michael Jackson would like to see you backstage. Lisa Marie's heart stops. He knows I'm here. He knows about the photograph. He asked us to find you. Lisa Marie stands. Follows security backstage. Michael waiting in a private room offstage. Still holding the wedding photo. Hasn't put it down. The door opens. Lisa Marie walks in. They see each other for the first time in 5 years. Silence. Long silence. Neither knows what to say. Hi, Lisa Marie finally says. Hi, Michael replies. More silence. You sent the photo, Michael says. Not a question. I did. Why? Lisa Marie takes a breath. Because I've spent 5 years pretending I'm over you. And I'm not. And I saw you were doing these concerts, and I thought, maybe this is my chance. To remind you what we had. To see if there's anything left. By putting our wedding photo on my piano in front of 20,000 people, I couldn't think of another way to get to you. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. You did exactly what you needed to do. I have the same photo, Michael says. My copy. I've kept it for 5 years. In a drawer by my bed. I look at it sometimes. Late at night, when I can't sleep, when the guilt gets too heavy. Guilt about what? About destroying us. About pushing you away. About choosing fear over love. About everything. Lisa Marie's eyes fill with tears. I walked away, Michael. I gave up when it got hard. We both destroyed us. So why now? Why send the photo after 5 years? Because I'm tired of pretending. Tired of trying to move on. Tired of comparing everyone else to you. I needed to know, is there anything left between us? Or is it really over? Michael looks at the wedding photo in his hands. May 26, 1994. The happiest day of his life. I never stopped loving you. Not for 1 day in 5 years. I married someone else. Had kids. Built a life. And none of it mattered because you weren't there. I never stopped loving you either. So what do we do? Lisa Marie wipes her tears. I don't know. Try again? Slowly? Carefully? See if we can be what we couldn't be before. What if I mess it up again? What if I'm still too broken? Then we fail. But at least we tried. At least we didn't spend the rest of our lives wondering what if. I need to finish the concert. 20,000 people are waiting. I know. Go. Will you stay? After? We can talk more. Figure this out. I'll stay. I'm not going anywhere. Michael hugs her. First time in 5 years. Feels her body against his. The familiar warmth. The sense of home. Thank you for the photo. For reminding me. Thank you for not being able to finish the song. For showing me it mattered. They separate. Michael walks toward the stage, still holding the wedding photo. 10 o'clock. Michael returns to stage. The audience erupts. Relief, confusion, curiosity. Michael sits back at the piano, places the wedding photo where he can see it, right on top of the piano. I'm sorry for walking off, he says into the microphone. But someone reminded me of something important tonight. Someone reminded me what it feels like to be loved. And I needed a minute to process that. Pauses. The audience silent. This next song is for her. She knows who she is. And if she's listening, thank you for not giving up on me, even when I gave up on myself. Michael plays. Different song. Not the one he started. Something about second chances and hope and love that survives even when you think it's dead. He doesn't cry this time. His voice is strong. Clear. Present. Because Lisa Marie is backstage, waiting. And for the first time in 5 years, Michael has hope. September 7th, 2001. Madison Square Garden. Someone slipped a Polaroid onto Michael Jackson's piano during his performance. A wedding photo. May 26, 1994. Michael and Lisa Marie, arms around each other. Happy. Michael couldn't finish the song. Stopped mid-performance. Walked off stage holding the photo. Because the photo wasn't just paper and chemicals. It was proof that love had existed once. That happiness was possible. That someone had chosen him. Lisa Marie slipped that photo onto his piano in front of 20,000 people. Not to hurt him. To remind him, I never stopped loving you. Did you stop loving me? And Michael's answer, walking off stage, unable to continue, crying openly, was, no, never. Sometimes the bravest thing you can do is interrupt the performance, stop the show, refuse to continue until truth is acknowledged. Lisa Marie did that, with a photograph, with courage, with hope. And Michael responded the only way he could, by breaking down, by admitting he couldn't finish without her, by finally, after 5 years, being honest. Someone slipped a Polaroid onto his piano. Michael Jackson couldn't finish the song, but maybe that was the point. Some songs can't be finished alone. Some love stories don't end just because you stop telling them for a while. Michael and Lisa Marie's story paused in 1996, and in 2001, a photograph unpaused it. Not perfectly, not easily, but honestly. And sometimes, that's enough to start again. If you like this story, please subscribe to support this channel.